Greetings and salutations, map birders, and welcome back to Fate Grand Order Ordeal Call number 1, Paper Moon. Last time, we defeated the rampaging caster. That's pretty much it, honestly. We used up, like, all of our bag of tricks to, finally beat caster down, and in the end, what's his name? Bima, I believe. Just kind of stabbed Caster's master in the back, and then, you know, or not even in the back, like in the front. And just finished him off for us. Meaning we got our kill stolen. So, yeah, whatever. Currently following on my chats. And I'm pretty sure the link's working this time. I figured that I have to, like, turn restream on and off for the YouTube part, and then it'll connect. Am I like super lagging, or my camera not tracking me? Oh, there it goes. Okay, let's continue with section 7, part 3. Is it dull pain is never seen / reconstruction? Man, the clicks are so loud. Those must be Bill's Type B AIs. So that's how they are going to rebuild the city. And I immediately clicked off. The genius I am. If they are finished healing AIs and have moved on to repairing buildings, maybe it is time to dismantle the field hospital. Negative. I believe we still require its presence for some time. Hi, Dex. Would you care to explain what you mean by that, DX? Man. Still can hear the click. I'm doing like this right click too. Answer. To preserve the status quo for active Type Ds, we must be able to protect the wounded in the event a standard threat appears in the area. But we do not currently have enough Type Ds to do so, as many of them are currently injured. But if AIs requiring protection continue to gather in one place, then we can keep them safe with minimum personnel. Excuse me. I have been informed via intertype comms that a group of standard threats, bugs, has appeared nearby. Given our present personnel shortage, the unit must deal with them. We have more free time now, so we'll help too. Thank you. My regular mouse is actually quieter than my handheld mouse. Well, there's nothing much for us to do here with AUs and the other Type Rs handling everything anyway. So fine. By the way, what were you doing while that monster was wrecking everything? I figured we'd see the head of security at least once or twice and all that. Report. I was guarding the central governing AI in front of the church. It was a special high priority mission. Is that so? Well, I guess that makes sense. Like, my microphone up close. The higher up someone is, the more they want to make sure they stay safe. Everyone else be damned. Negative. I was not acting on the governor's request. It was simply my role in the system. Yeah, we got it. You sure are a dedicated doll, aren't you? Anyway, let's get going. Malicious data detected. Initiating disposal with help from collaborators. Preparing for situation. They're just mobs. Caster type too. Ugh. If it's not a boss fight, don't really need to run. Come on, my opinion. It just wastes time. Yeah, it should be good. Let's give him Black Rail. Gotta go through this fast. Gotta go through all the padding. Man. If Berserktoria was out when I was doing my Artoria only run of Camelot, would have been so goddamn easy. She's so goddamn strong. Yeah, my rules for Berserktoria weren't the greatest. They weren't terrible. I didn't lose everything. But they could have been much better.
Roger, copy. 僕は導く人の夢、人の望み。いつか僕らはたどり着く。ペイル、ブルー、バッタ。
Really wish I could figure out how to get my YouTube preview out. Because Twitch just has a button for that, but YouTube does not. I would have to like turn on the audio for a bit, which is annoying. Oh well. I'm more worried about like the syncing. Wham! Bam! Thank you, ma'am! Situation resolved. Well, that was easy. You sure you need our help for this? Hey, better safe than sorry. Apologies. I have just received reports of another threat spawning near Grow. This unit must go deal with the new situation, but if you do not mind, we will accompany you. We have already come this far. Once again, thank you. This way, please. Hang on. Where are you guys going? Huh? Are you done already? Well, no, not completely. But I've been thinking about it, and I realized there are probably more damaged AIs in other places too. Some of them probably ran towards Grow. So I thought I should check around there to be sure. To be sure. Then your timing is perfect. We were just about to head to Grow to exterminate some pests. That's great. We'll come along too then.
There really is nothing better than an honest day's work. So no more weird contracts, got it?
Yeah. You don't have to tell me again. I'm too worn out to even argue. Guess she tracked him down and really let him have it.
The current is flowing well, without issue. It just needs more time. Time for it to adjust and come to life as a new personality. Once it has, it won't be long before the Holy Grail War resumes. It must resume. There's a light I seek at its end. It is the reason I use a Holy Grail War. Everything I do for my love.
Story fight. Or I guess scripted fight. Okay, this spot should work. Come on, we're getting off. Yes, master. Now, which way is it? Let's check the coordinates. A little farther in that direction. Here we go. Okay, first plant this here. Master. Yep, I'm aware. I see. Then I await your orders. So he won't even move to fight things like this on his own, huh? Is he just slacking off? No, that's not it. A wraith. That's not a bug. It must be one of those shadows we've been hearing about. Either way, I don't really want to handle it on my own. Get rid of it, Ryder. As you wish. Is it just me, or is he doing his best to strike a perfect balance between standing out and blending in? I don't think there's anything different with his skills. Yeah, no. Everything looks the same. Oh, you can't use an NB. Wow. I'm supposed to get a crit. That worked out surprisingly well. Something in my eye. My freaking eyelashes. Now I see. I'm starting to get an idea of what's going on here. I'm sure these things really are spawning randomly, but of course, there has to be a reason for it. The question is, what is it? Let's try adding the coordinate system elements I was already researching. They might just fit together better than I thought. But I still need a lot more information to be certain. Okay, we're done here. Take me to the next point. Yes, master. You'll probably never ask unless I say something, so I'll just go ahead and tell you. You want to know what I'm doing, right? As you can see, I'm making a map. Well, I guess it's more that I'm making something like a map. Alright, go ahead. You may ask any question you like about what I just told you. You have my permission. A map, huh? You are a Prime AI. You do not have a map of this world already installed within your memory? Good question. Oh, right. You don't like that sort of praise, do you? I'll just say it's a normal question. It makes sense you'd be wondering about that. The answer is simple. As you can see, this map is meaningless. But that's also exactly what's important about it. I'm looking at functionality, not lay of the land. Why is this world shaped the way it is? What is the significance of that shape? No mere blade like myself need be concerned with such questions. Well, you don't don't you sound happy about that? Anyway, I think I'm close to figuring out something. Anyway, I think I'm close to figuring something out after matching my findings to that shadow. I don't know whether it will rain on that day or not, but I've got the fireworks I plan on launching all ready to go. So I should be able to move around more freely from now on. And a horse is a better advantage for observation on the go than a motorcycle. I'm glad you use a horse rider. I'll be counting on you to keep giving me lifts. As you wish. Speaking personally, nothing would make me happier than to be treated merely as a local vehicle. A loyal vehicle, not local. You really are a strange guy, aren't you? Not that I mind. You're a very helpful assistant. That is who I am. That is who I am? What a joke. Without the slightest change to without the slightest change to his expression, he asked himself, who am I? It's a question that's been bothering him ever since he was summoned. Gao Chenggong, a warrior, a member of the northern... I think it's Qi Imperial family, a general, a masked hero, the prince of Lanling. All the things are true, but that isn't the whole story. The man he is now steadfastly rejects the self looming before him. That's how it has to be. As long as that self doesn't come to pass, nothing else matters. The problem is, all his other selves seem set to inevitably lead to that one. They're all connected. So he must cut them off here and now. He must be Gao Chenggong, the furthest iteration possible from that dreaded future self. These other selves must be cut away. And so he is neither a warrior, nor a general, nor a masked hero. He has vowed to do whatever it takes to avoid moving forward, even if it means turning to evil and becoming an abject coward. Ooh. More mobs. Probably.
Who am I? I can't even count how many times I've asked that question now. I'm sure I asked it before I was summoned to this world, and when I lived on that formless island. I'm not even a hero, nothing more than a sworn enemy of humankind. I'm an anti-hero. That's why this monstrous self of mine has so many different meanings to it. But now, I'm here with a golden sword. What kind of me is this? What do I think? What do I wish for? What do I regret? What am I looking for? What am I fondest of? What am I most afraid of? I know the answers to these questions. That's exactly why I'm doing this. This was a mistake. I should never have been summoned by her. Here, more reinforcement materials for the construction. Thank you. Much appreciated. You don't have to thank me. I'm just following my Prime AI's orders. Report. That concludes your exam results. There should be no issue with going about your usual activities, but taking your master status into consideration. I think you'll need to do something about this soon. I recommend discussing this matter with Repairs Prime AI. Would you like me to request a consultation on our intertype comms? Oh no, that's okay. You don't need to go that far just for me. Why not? That's kind of difficult to say. I know myself well enough to say I'm not sure this is the kind of problem that can be fixed by talking with her. That's true. It's possible that this issue is beyond our ability to repair. That's arguably how it reached this point, right? So, and that means I'd just be adding to her worries for nothing. I don't want to do that to the one who saved my life. And besides, there's another, much less complicated reason. A part of me wants to keep trying, even if it means I end up disqualified. I guess you could say that's my egotistical side at work. So please don't say anything about this to Ayus or to Saber. Of course, every type R swears an oath to keep our patient's privacy. I'm back. What did your test results say? Fine! She said I should have no issues with my daily life at all. Right? Yes, that's correct. At least in regards to your daily life. Glad to hear it. Anyway, I'm done helping build. Is there anything else you want me to do? I think that was the last urgent task for the time being. Thanks, Saber. You don't have to thank me. It's my job to do what you tell me. That's all. Even so, I'm still genuinely grateful. If you hadn't fought for us, we would never have been able to return to Grow. I know that there aren't as many of us as there were before, and our facilities were a little damaged. But the important thing is, I can still live here with all the other Type Gs again. I'll be able to keep sowing seeds for a long time to come. That just makes me so happy. Sakura, you've got it all wrong. The only reason this place was destroyed, this place you value more than anything, was because of the Holy Grail War. You almost lost all that for good because of servants like me. Don't forget that. Hell, it's partially my fault this happened. You shouldn't thank me for solving a problem I created. Why are you so... Oh, right! I wanted to do something to thank you properly once we were back on our feet. Would you join me for a little bit, Saber? Like I said, you really don't need to thank me. But I'm in no position to refuse, so I'll go wherever you want. This is it! What kind of place do you think it is? It's a hill. This side has a good view. It'll be easy to see an enemy approaching from up here. Though that also means we'll need to take extra precautions against snipers. The tree line there obscures visibility, so on this side we'll need to... Oh, Saber! Still, you're right about the view. I think this is the most picturesque spot in all Grow. It's my favorite little secret spot. There's always a great breeze blowing up here, so I was hoping you would like it too. True, I don't hate it. Right? I'm glad to hear that. Oh, you can sit down over here if you want. The materials growing from this tree make a great roof. It's almost like a gazebo, don't you think? Come on, let's go relax there. You know all about the outside world, right, Saber? I mean, of course you do. I'm sorry, I just realized this empty scenery must pale in comparison. I mean, it's all artificial, right? You've only just realized that? I doubt there's anywhere in this world that isn't artificial. And besides, I think the island I used to live on was quite empty too. By comparison, this place might not be so bad. Really? I think so, though I'm not sure since I don't remember it very well. I'd love to hear more about it. We've never had a chance to talk about this kind of thing before. I just told you, I don't remember it well. The only thing I really remember is my sisters. That's fine with me. I'd love to hear about them too. Why are you so obsessed with my past, knowing it won't change anything? Yeah, that's true. I guess I was a little overexcited earlier, even though I'm not sure why. Even I'm not sure why, though. Maybe it's because you're the first being I met who's just like me. And when two people are about the same age, the same gender, and in the same positions, this is the kind of thing they usually talk about, right? We can't escape the fact that we're AIs. At their core, our conversations are just functionality we perform because it's necessary. The Type Gs and the other AIs are all great, of course, but they're also programmed to do whatever I say. But you and I are on equal footing. So maybe that's why you're the first being I've ever met who I didn't immediately understand. And that's probably why I want to talk and learn about things like this, even if they don't matter. You do recall that I am not an AI myself. Whoops. You do recall that I am not an AI myself, right? Right, of course. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not making any sense.
The heck? I'm getting interference with my mic. But why? But how? All my cables should be shielded. I don't know who's talking. I knew how pointless this was. I knew we shouldn't be bothering with it. And yet, seeing her shy face, and feeling this inorganic wind that reminded me of the wind back home, here in this isolated place, must have done something to my mind. She sat down. Then, does that mean... So, you really don't care what we talk about as long as we talk? Nope. I mean, I really am curious to hear more about your sisters, but yes, I'm happy to talk about anything. I need to be careful with what I say about my sister. Otherwise, I could end up cursed. Really? Not sure. Okay then, what about your homeland? Well, okay. I don't think it'll be very interesting though. So, what's inside that case anyway? I've been wondering about it since we got here. Huh? Oh, right! I was having so much fun, I completely forgot. These are... What are they called? What were they called again? Alright, lunchboxes. Oops. These are lunchboxes. I saw in the database that when you go somewhere with a nice view, have a nice talk, and eat a nice lunch from a lunchbox, it's called a picnic. And it's supposed to be lots of fun. I want to give you one as a present. But I got so caught up in our conversation, I forgot all about it. Here, this lunch is made up of more processed materials we got from Keep. I did my best to arrange them into something similar to what I think people call sandwiches. I made lots, so let's eat them together. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, I guess. A penny?
You don't eat those, do you? It's just an expression. Don't worry about it. They look good. Do you hear that? Is someone fighting nearby? It doesn't sound good, that's for sure. Come on, let's go take a look. I should bake some bread.
Saber and Sakura.
The Berserker and Assassin camps. And the head of Defend. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of a mission. This has nothing to do with the Holy Grail War. So you're taking care of bugs, huh? We'll help too, then. We'll help too. Don't worry. Getting rid of pests is all part of running a farm. Hup! Okay, let's do this.
Ignition. Lift off.
Eight enemies. Okay, quick stop.
OK。僕は導く。人の夢、人の望み。いつか僕らはたどり着く。ペイル、ブルー、ドット。
85 stars.
OK。会いました。僕は導く。人の夢、人の望み。いつか僕らはたどり着く。ペイル、ブルー、ドット。ロジャーカピー。僕は導く。人の夢、人の望み。いつか僕らはたどり着く。ペイル、ブルー、ドット。ブラボー、ズール。
Onward. Oh, I thought we were just going next notes.
Phew, I did it. Maybe that means I didn't need to worry after all. Thank you for your assistance. Not at all. Like I said, pest removal is a regular part of keeping fields. I couldn't just stand back and let someone else handle it. If I can help, of course I will. That said, I guess I do usually ask Defend for help whenever especially big pests show up. My point is, we were in the area, so pitching in was no big deal. Anyway, I see you guys were all helping out too. I'm sorry I left without thanking you properly after Caster's monster disappeared. I just had to come back and see what became of Grow as soon as I could. Don't worry, it's totally fine. This place is right on the outskirts of Grow, isn't it? It must be a lot of work to manage so much land all on your own. Oh, I wasn't actually here to work today. My favorite spot to rest isn't far from here. If you'd like, you're all welcome to rest up there. You should be able to relax and replenish your regiment there. And I even have some lunchboxes. Don't worry, I have plenty to go around. What do you think? I'm fine either way, personally.
I don't care whether the regiment's coming from that type D or food from Keep. If I do some work, I just want a reward right away, before I forget.
We still have work to do, so I will not be able to join you. However, it looks like there are only a few small stragglers left, so the rest of you are free to relax. I will give you some regiment now, to thank you for all your help.
Well then, I don't see why not.
I'm sorry, Saber. I felt like I needed to do something to thank them too, so before I knew it... Why are you apologizing? I think getting too friendly with them isn't the best idea, but you've already made your decision. It's fine. I'm just a servant in the end.
Come on, don't be stingy. Give me some more sandwiches.
Knock it off. Have you no sense of restraint?
Restraint? I'm both a member of royalty and the greatest warrior to ever live. Why would restraint be part of any of that?
Did you forget you're only here because Sakura was kind enough to invite you? Maybe I should kill you after all. It's okay, Saber. You don't have to kill him.
Maybe you should slow down a little. You're getting crumbs all over yourself. Sticking out his cheek. Worthlessly raying her Vadra.
Fine. I guess I'll have to wipe your face then. I swear, you're such a child.
He really does eat like a kid, doesn't he?
Well, I suppose the expression one makes when eating or sleeping has nothing to do with one's personality. I just hope no one is foolish enough to let the one fool them about the other.
Excuse me. Okay, I'm done.
But you just said you wanted more.
I did want more, but I never said I'd eat it. Here, you can have them. In fact, have them all. Have another helping if those aren't enough. Maybe they'll finally get you growing a little. Oh, but don't grow any taller than that saber there, okay? She's as big as you can get before you get into overgrown oaf territory.
That's it. He dies. No. There's no need for that.
You sure?
This can't be normal, right? The thought crosses my mind. Who am I? I'm the prime AI of Grow. I'm master in the AI Holy Grail War. Saber named me Sakura. I'm here because I have a job to do. I need to fight in the AI Holy Grail War to stimulate the system's regiment circulation, thereby helping it recover its functionality. And yet, weirdly enough, it seems I have other desires besides that. I love this peaceful time, and I love this place, this home that enables it. I don't want to lose either. Maybe that's my wish. Maybe that's what I should be fighting for. But what if I don't have to win this war for that to happen? What if these are things I can just enjoy? Like the wind blowing across this hill right now. Maybe I don't have to fight after all. Maybe I'm a coward or defective. I don't know. All I know is, for some reason, all I really want is to protect this place where I feel at home. Am I the only one who feels this way? If I told someone else in my position about this, would they just laugh it off? For that matter, why do we have these wishes in the first place? Sakura. Huh? Hey, wait!
Huh?
I don't think that has anything to do with us. I don't sense Lancer anywhere nearby either. What are you doing here, Sabajira?
Nothing. I just wanted to ask how everything turned out. Especially since it looks like Lancer did something behind my back.
So it was him? He killed Castra's master?
Probably. Anyway, I figured you were the only one who'd know how things turned out, and who I could actually talk to.
I see. So we have you and Lancer to thank for getting rid of that monster. Yes, thanks to you two, Grow is saved, and we're already working together to repair the damage. Oh, we're actually having a picnic, or at least something like one, right over there. You're welcome to join us if you want.
No thanks. I'm not really cut out for something as happy and friendly as a picnic. I just wouldn't fit in.
Well, I'd love it if you join us. In fact, that sort of thing is my wish.
Well, not mine.
What is your wish then, Sarijira?
There's no point in telling you, but I guess it can't hurt. I don't know much about it myself, and there's nothing I can do about it anyway. I have this constant feeling of guilt in my chest all the time. My wish is to make it go away. Everything I do now just makes it worse. So I don't want to be happy. I don't want to taste good food. I don't even want to win. All I really want is for someone to kill me, or maybe punish me. Great. I actually said it out loud. I must be broken if this is the kind of thing I'm thinking. I'm not like you at all. And that's why I'm hopeless.
What?
Huh? Are you okay?
Sakura, I'm sorry I didn't get here in time. No, it's fine. I guess you must have been nearby watching over me. Thanks. This is so embarrassing. I can't believe I tripped and fell on my face like that when I tried to run. Are you okay? I'm fine. Look, this is my full of energy pose. Hup! Anyway, I guess she doesn't care for picnics, and I don't want to force her to attend, so what can you do? If only this natural tranquility could last forever, like the wind blowing through the trees. Except, I know that's not really true. There's nothing natural about this tranquility, and one day, this wind is going to come to an end.
Oh, you're back. There was no need to rush. You could have taken your time. Something wrong?
You look terrible. I'm fine. It's nothing. I hope you're right. So, what's the situation? Did you learn anything valuable? Oh yeah, looks like you were the one who made that monstrous caster disappear. But aside from that... Huh? Hmm? Lancer, those are... Whoa, 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 what the hell is going on here? This ain't what was supposed to happen. Stay close to me, Sakura. I don't understand. What are they doing here again? This wasn't part of the deal. Section 8. Megalint reboot / fireworks. Not safe. Not satire? I can't miss that. Rebooting. 98%. 99%. Executing parameter change verification program. Base nature unchanged. Individual capabilities adjusted. Appearance adjusted. Ethical limitations adjusted. Name unchanged. Entering final verification phase. Query following virtual manifestation. Who are you? They look a little different. They seem a little more jacked than usual. What are they doing here? Catcher should be long gone. How the hell should we know? But they're here now, so we gotta deal with them. Get back, Master. It looks like you're okay. And I thought you sent these things after us. I could say the same. Stop that! This is no time to be squabbling. We all need to work together and get rid of these things quickly so no one gets hurt, alright? Agreed? Agreed. Padding, padding, padding. Padding, padding, padding. What enemies? Yeah, I really don't need to press that. Is there a defensive quick servant support? Like Merlin or the Avalon for quick. I'm not sure it is.
Well, crap.
海は海見届けよロジャー・カンピーナ
Ah, should be having.
僕は導く人の夢人の望みいつか僕らはたどり着くペイルブルードット
立ち上がれまだ早い
Oh, I'm feeling sharp pain in my side. Why?
許さんぞ
Surely it's not my appendix. Oh, can't breathe. I need a bone. I don't think. Do I need to go to the hospital? That is a question. Question mark. Things in the comma fight. But seriously, quick support. Is there anyone? What are these things? Yeah. It's those shells again. But they seem different somehow. What? I think they're even stronger than they were before. Screech! Screech! I'm not sure, but I think there's something nasty inside it. Still the same job for us. Yes, this new enemy does not seem to be hostile to the fiends. So it is probably part of the same faction. Come on, let's take them all out. Come on. There you go. Don't know what to expect. Gotta put on my game face. Aw, man. I should have just gone for the AoE. Okay, what's the best way to do this? That was a 50%, right? But I kind of want the crit stars. Should be fine. Bam, 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 hopefully. Ow. I said my elbow against my desk. Ah, my fine bone. What, the sharp part of the body so goddamn fragile at the same time. Interesting. Well, that's not great. Since I did not get enough NP here. So what do I do now?
Nanda? そうか。ふふふ、そうか。なんだ？確かこうか。
Damn it! Seriously.
いいですよ
Jeez.
別にはあ暑い
Okay. Don't think I have a. Oh wait, no, I think I do have kill.
そんなに欲しいんです後悔しないとしょうがないで
It's
すね
questionable on the
召し上がれ
saber.
しょうがないから打ちますよこれが私の情欲を呼び起こす愛の矢カーマ三毛花
Right, he's a caster.
どうぞどうぞ
Nice.
せいぜい頑張りますよ
Lost our bus, but we got one more NP in us, I think.
どうぞはいはいしょうがないから打ちますよこれが私の情欲を呼び起こす愛の矢カーマ三毛花
立ち上
I
が
wish there was a honey lake for all the ailments.
ここで
One
終
for
わること
curse,
は許さ
for
ん
charm. Well, I guess charm is a lot harder. See, it's just damn good.
Phew. I'm glad that's over. But what about the other areas? Is everyone else okay? Sorry, but I need to.
I get how you feel, but this probably isn't the time to do anything stupid, like run off on your own. That goes for you too, Master. Huh? You there? Stop hiding and show yourself.
You think I was hiding? Hardly my intention. Who are you? You want to know who I am? I feel like I only just answered that question, but very well. I am the Prime AI of Build. Oh. A master in the AI Holy Grail War. My name is Makiri Zogan.
Oh. And I am a mage. I assume this was the person who made him, so...
This is admittedly a rather heavy-handed means of intervention. But the Holy Grail War must resume. It must. For it is the only way to arrive at the single answer. That, the reason for the Holy Grail War's operation. To execute the AEC method.
Yeah, let's do the bronze fruit. Or bronze cobalt fruit. Ooh. Don't know why I just don't call it cobalt.
So, if you got the same name, does that mean you're the same guy?
Oh, how'd you get so much wrinklier since the last time we saw you? Yeah. Apparently, Defeated masters whose admin privileges aren't properly taken from them can be reused. Now, I am a different version of myself than I was. Perhaps that is the randomizer at work once more. While we're on the subject, you never checked to see whether Catcher's spirit core was truly shattered, did you? Foolish! How very foolish. He may be half dead, but as long as he's not completely dead, I can still use him, like so. After all, it's not as though these things ever needed hearts and minds of their own, did they?
Caster too? Searching memories. Results found. Overseer Rennie the 12 described the Master of Caster's defeat as ceasing to function. She also said she had confirmed the colossal writhing fiend's disappearance. But she never said anything about Caster himself. We just assumed that that was what she meant.
Are you kidding me? Whose side is that crook on, anyway?
I wonder, did she intentionally fail to give us an accurate picture by withholding this information? Or did some quirk of the system simply render her unable to do so? Our next steps will differ significantly depending on which is the case. What's this? That caster there doesn't quite seem like himself, does it? Guess that's not a huge shock since you said he was half dead. Don't tell me you think you can beat us in a grudge match with a servant who can barely stand.
Apparently, I awakened to a new ability when I was rebooted. So, I would suggest you not make the mistake of assuming I'm the same as I was as when we last met.
Worms. Be careful. I wonder if this gunbound's still around. This Randyman infused code is just as powerful as the magecraft from our world.
Yeah. This is good. No, wicked. My head is much clearer this time. Now, I couldn't hold back even if I cared to. There were so many things my last self could and should have tried. For example, fusing Caster's familiars with worms. Or perhaps parasitically attaching one of the powerful constructs that swagger about this world like a bug.
I see. So this horrific code of yours is what made these enemies stronger. However, it fails in every conceivable way in terms of functionality, aesthetics, and presence. If my father were here now, he would give them a failing grade, likely 0 points.
Who cares about how pretty they look? My last self was holding back. He still clung to ideals and a small shred of sense of justice he just couldn't divest himself of. On top of that, he was childish and vain, trying always to win with elegance and grace. That's why he lost. But I'm not like that. I know that to achieve victory in the real world rather than some imaginary land of ideals, you sometimes have to sacrifice everything, no matter how ugly it may be. For example, when one of your toys is on the verge of breaking, but still has some use.
You mean you infected your own servant with worms too?
What else could I do? An empty vessel needed filling, and this is what I have. But that's not all. I'm holding nothing back. I know now is the time to move hard and fast. By my command spell! Use that power as fuel to transform your body and open the secret door once again. Now go, my worms. by unending taboos, devour one another, and grow once more. Did he die? I'm kinda confused. Gross. Oh, come on, not again. Well, it certainly is happening. Is it bigger and grosser than before? Nope. Pretty same. I think I have the tumor now. Now that I've used my worms to bind my own self to Caster, his noble phantasm, it can move far more freely than before. And now that I'm inside it, I am no longer exposed either. Behold, a truly invincible servant. Now come, serve as sustenance for my truth.
Sakura, I'm giving you all the ready money I have, Saber. So please, please don't let anything happen to my home.
I do wonder if I should play defensively. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot she is like a quick support NP. Doesn't really have the healing though. She has increased defense and like HP overcharge or max HP up. Not really healing in the traditional sense. What's Martha do? Oh, she has healing. Okay, maybe I should use both of them then. Because I don't know how long this fight's gonna take. Martha's probably better. I want Sky to get her MP back as fast as possible, so I gave her Prisma. Which is there. Okay. Maybe I should have left Ruler Scotty here to wipe the field first. That might have been the play. I guess I just don't use any skills then. Yeah, it's not a great situation.
こんなのがいいんです。ごめんね。こんなのがいいんです。いいですよ。別にいいですよ。別に。
Oof. Big oof.
なんだか
しょうがないですね。おいしくなれ。
もろいもろい。
えいいですよ。別に。
I made some poor choices.
何よ。シュリンガーラジョーン。
Okay, busted that one.
どうなっても
NP.
そんなに欲しいんですか。召し上がれ。
Nice.
本当に本気で言ってるんですか。じゃあ川間さんも花と。
Alright, let's go down.
どうぞせいぜい頑張りますよ。
And that's 3. And hopefully we survive. Oh my god. Okay, that one has crit rate up.
命令か。
ごめんね。おいしくなれ。
Don't hit comma. Don't hit comma. Okay, we're good.
タラスクくん、おいで。生姜そんなに欲しいんですか。始めるよ。おいしいごちそう、楽しいパーティー。よし、ハッピーメリークリスマス。どうぞどうぞ。こんなのがいいんです。
Nice. Didn't really get as much of a heal I was hoping for. Oh boy. Really should have brought Ruler Sky then. Okay. Decrease maximum HP. He has evade for crits. And decrease damage by NP. So I can't kill him. Oh, that's annoying.
これ見せちゃおう。熱い。
お湯どれにしようか。古きルー
後悔しない。はい、しょうがないですね。
And he's still a caster anyway,
しょ
so
うがないから打ちます
I
よ。
am doing piddly damage.
これが私の情欲を呼び起こす
Oh my god.
愛の矢、カーマ三毛花。召し上がれ。どうにかなっちゃう。せいぜい頑張りますよ。
Well, I can't do any damage.
特別だ。神戸を垂れて寒類にむせべ。
そんなに欲しいんですか。
私の知らぬ影の城。私が有する影の城。
How many turns I have to survive?
ここに来
Not sure I'm gonna make it.
ゲートオブスパイ。えい。
At very least get the charm in.
どうなってもそんなに欲しいんですか。
I think Sky's NP is probably more helpful than Martha's.
命令とも。
本当に本気で言ってるんですか。じゃあ川間さんも花と。
Just being able to like
こんな
freaking
のがいいんですね。
stall for a turn. Very helpful. I've done no damage. I've healed him more than I've damaged him. Seriously? Oh, okay, thank God. 2% off, my God. You hate to see it. Now story beat. Yeah. What's wrong? Yeah. That stupid smug son of a bitch. That's not great. Don't even think about running away, Pizzuka. I wasn't. Oof. Sakura. Sakura. I'm sorry, but if something happened to this place, to my home, well, I don't think I could take it. I may not have anything left to give, but even so, by my command spell, you can use every last bit of Rayman I've got, Saber. Just, please, don't let anything happen to this place. Sakura, this is no time for... Oh, so you used your command spell too. Too late. Much too late. If that was your plan, you should have done it before I transformed. Your only hope of defeating me now would be if you had something powerful enough to completely annihilate me all at once. And despite your extra power, it seems you still have nothing near that level. In fact, you have so few resources left to spare. It's all you can do just to fight. It's all you can do just to fight. Am I wrong? No, he's not. We know what we need, but we have nothing capable of such incredible output right now. Kama's not that kind of servant. Even if Ayu's were to use her own command spell, Duryodhana's No Phantasm would only be able to expand its range, not focus its power to a single point. What else can we do? I can see the gears turning in your head. I can see the gears in your head desperately turning. It won't make any difference. You failed to defeat this earlier, didn't you? This time will be no different than the last would have without that cowardly assassination. So long as this monster continues to eat, it will expand infinitely. Nothing can defeat it. With this power, I will soon rule the world. Then I will reach the root. Yes, it's the same as before. No difference at all. But so long as you can see that, there are plenty of ways to combat it. You only need to create a mechanism capable of generating sufficient instantaneous output, even if it pushes the limits. Is that? Hey, I got it right. Linear! And he's not alone. Who are all those other people with him? So, on that note, gather around, you guys.
Oh yeah! Enter the speedsters. Also, we're not guys, we're girls.
Why are you doing with all those type T's? I'll just come out and say it. I forgot the name for it, but the way Riders know Phantasm works is he takes off his mask and shows his face. That boosts the abilities of all allies who see it. In the AI's case, it activates and amplifies their randomment. But instead of immediately using that amplified randomment, I saved it, condensed it, and sent it to this point in the future.
Huh? But that should not even be
possible. It is for me. I can use voice spells, or code in this case. So it lets me slip all sorts of things into pockets of void space, which isn't bound to either time or space. However, whether I could open those pockets up at any time, I needed the AI's help to form a receptacle that could use their stored energy all at once. I suppose you could say they are a necessary expense. I've already put together a spell to activate, and use that energy too. Alright, everyone, line up!
Roger that. God, it's so damn cute.
Wow. Are you all ready?
Just say the word.
Ryder? If you insist on being no more than a tool, I'll go ahead and use you like one. In this case, you're going to be a switch for my spell. Nothing would please me more. What the? What are you trying to do, you insolent little whelp? What I'm trying to say is, I made a cannon, but it can only be fired here and now. Connection set. Unlock requested. Adjusting target coordinates. Linking to void layer. Rotate. Connect. Turn. Open. Unfold pockets. Do it, Ryder. He's so beautiful. Ah. I wonder what I should name these fireworks. Not that it matters. It's a single-use power cannon, pretty far from anything like a rapid-fire barrage. So I think I'll go with something nice and simple. Rediment Fireworks! What? Where did you get all that power? I already told you. This is a literal blast from the past. Don't worry too much about where it came from, Gramps. The future is what matters now. A future where you're completely destroyed by a ridiculously simple and absurdly oversized pure blast of pure power. Now, that's what I call a rockin' good wake-up call. I'm almost jealous you get to experience it firsthand. Oh, it's not starving.
The hell do you mean?
Everything starts to vanish before my eyes. My foolish beloved. Oh. My foolish beloved wives. The worms nesting within my body. And that is fine. I really believe that now. Now that I'm the last remaining fragment of myself, I can clearly see just how awkward and clumsy I've been so far. Myself, twisted beyond recognition. A self that could only exist because of how twisted he had become. And being something so tiny and warped that even God himself would take no pity on it, it was only a matter of time until my form finally fell apart. I feel relief. I smile coldly. It seems I really missed my mark this time. Everything feels so distant, as though it is happening to someone else. I'm no longer a standalone fairy tale, or the man it was based on. I'm just a fragment of conscious mind incapable of understanding almost anything. The only thing I might possibly understand is that I should be the one to close the door for good. So with the last of my pride, though I can't say for sure this pride even belongs to me, I reach out my hand. I don't mind. There's not even a saint here, after all. And with that, the taboo room is closed, never again to be opened. Casio, this can't be. Did you get him? We were wrong for. Whoa there. Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't do this to save your lives. Not my question. This is just kind of how things worked out. I figured he was going to interfere in my plans if I didn't take him out soon.
That was quite the can. You use your writer's noble phantasm to draw out activated raniment from your AIs. Then use that raniment to prime the pump for a blast made up of identical energy stored in void space. Only a high-level conceptual shield or defensive noble phantasm could have stood up under so powerful an attack.
Oh? I guess at least one of you has an eye for this sort of thing.
This massive spell was also inextricably tied to this specific location. Not only could you not use it anywhere else, you would likely not have been able to alter its position or even angle. It was a disposal cannon, custom made for this exact situation. To make such a thing, you would have needed to be able to create an incredibly precise single-use spell well ahead of time. Does that mean your spell, your code, is a kind of prognostication?
Not exactly. I just measured the future and send it what it'll need. Apparently, that's just a thing I can do. You said you're not an AI yourself, right? Although, it probably wouldn't make any difference if you were. If you're used to using memory partition, then you should be able to sense it yourself, at least a little. Just because two people share a face doesn't mean they're necessarily the same on the inside. I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, it's really over this time, right? It better be. I don't ever want to have to fight that thing ever again. I'd like to just lay down, kick back, and relax like Saber's master there. But I need to make sure he's dead this time before I can really let my hair down.
Wow, we still command spell. Sakura, are you okay? Huh? What? What's going on? Oh, is the governor doing this? Good day, everyone. I am contacting you all now in my capacity as the overseer in the System Grail War. This one-way transmission is being sent to all Holy Grail War participants simultaneously. Please be aware that I can neither see you nor hear any responses you may give. Now then, down to business. As of this moment, the Rider faction has completely destroyed Caster Spirit Core. As a result, the Master of Rider, the Prime AI of Transfer, will be given control over all assets formerly possessed by the Master of Caster, the Prime AI of Build. As part of this property transfer, the two partitions will be moved together and unified to create a new partition named Transfer/Build. Preparations for this world transformation are currently underway as I speak. So please rest assured that the vibrations you are currently feeling are a side effect of those preparations, not an earthquake. Huh. That sounds genuinely fascinating. Well, transformation? I think that's what he said, yes. What was that? What was that again? Let me search the rules, okay? In the event of a servant's death, I'm sure many of you are scratching your heads, wondering what I mean. So as your magnanimous overseer, allow me to explain. Simply put, do you know what gyro compass is? They determine directions based on their rotational movements. You can look up more about them in the database if you're interested. At any rate, this magecraft is a lot like a gyro compass. As the System Grail War proceeds, the energy generated causes this internal world to spin, which then causes this gyro compass, the paper moon, to redefine its base axis. Of course, this is a concept relevant only to this world, not a physical action that takes place in the macro world. At any rate, please note that the world is about to rotate. My apologies for the inconvenience. It would not take long. In the meantime, I suggest you brace yourself for the inescapable rotational movement that is about to take place. While I have ensured that this world's facilities will remain intact, I cannot be held responsible for any accidents that may occur. That is all. I encourage you all to resume your System Grail War efforts once the locations have been reset. World transformation, partition unification, rotational movement. Oh no, this is bad.
Whoa, why is the shaking getting stronger?
Master, hold on to me.
Oh!
Phase 1 has been reached. The AEC method is proceeding smoothly. Checking provisional Sevedberg units. Target not met. No problem. This is within expectations. Proposal number 3, denied by number 2. Proposal from number 3, denied by number 2. A few irregularities remain, but for the most part, there are no significant deviations. I recommend the plan continue unchanged. A separate proposal for number 1. One of the irregularities, the import type, that is, the alter ego import master, is currently the one most likely to impede the plan's successful completion. All numbers are in agreement. Mar the master at elevated priority. If the master should become an impurity, elimination is authorized. However, even in that scenario, continue to prioritize adaptive corrections as much as possible. Agreed. This plan, this experiment, this production, is all to save the world from destruction. It must not be shut down before completion. It must continue at any cost, for the sake of the world. Which is why the bird of the underworld surely hopes that the moon will never ascend to the southern sky.
What the heck does that mean? Alright, section 7 complete. And new partition is born. Man, Grog got shoved all the way over there. We're still down here. Keep is still there? Huh. How do we rotate without like crashing into each other? Alright, and that is a good place to call for today. Did the bear change yet? It has not. Where is Melu? I said she's coming today. I guess it's gonna happen like at 4 AM. Lame. Oh well. Time for me to hit the dusty trail. So I'm like imagining Saber is gonna be next out then, because Sakura's on her deathbed, it seems. So that's my prediction. I imagine Lancer will be the next one after that. No, he'll probably be second last, because then we have to fight Berserker at the end, right? So it's either gonna be Berserker or Lancer as second last one. I think Rider's gonna be next probably. We'll see. But that's my prediction so far. We're going up. We're probably gonna go up. You know, Saber's probably gonna die. But then we'll go against Rider, and then Lancer Berserker is gonna have their beef, and then we fight the winner. And then wherever hell secret drama is gonna happen. So until then, thank you everyone who joined me today, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.